Welcome to the Landmark Sports Show, broadcasting live to you from downtown Manhattan. Here with Ant, this is John. We got lots to talk about today. Some UFC, not quite as much as the last 2 weeks. We went UFC heavy the last 2 weeks because there are a lot of stuff to talk about. We do have a couple things.
Yeah.
But we have MLB playoffs and we have a big week in the NFL. I'm coming off an undefeated week of picks, and yes.
Hey, you know me. I give respect where it's due. So good job, my man. Good job.
Appreciate it. Why don't you lead us off with some MMA updates?
All right. First, let's talk about some trash talking. I'll save the big one for a little while.
Okay.
So, as you guys know, Dustin Poirier and Nate Diaz were supposed to fight UFC 230. Unfortunately, Dustin injured his hip, so he won't be fighting. Nate is off the card as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate and Dustin have been going back and forth on Twitter.
And you were telling me that some pretty good jabs going back and forth, right?
Yep.
Twitter jabs.
So Nate Diaz was the one that started it, obviously. Nate said to Dustin, if you can't even make it to the war, you've already lost it. You ain't about this life.
I love that you ain't about this life. They always say that.
Yeah, that's Nate Diaz for you. But this was the perfect response by Dustin Poirier. He said, if anyone knows anything about losing wars, it's you. You've lost more than half of the wars that you have been in.
Burn.
So, when I saw that, I lost it. Because, folks, what Dustin means by that is his record. Nate Diaz's record is 19 wins with 11 losses.
Mm-hmm.
So that is more than half.
Well, a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more, but still.
Yeah. Not good. Not a good record.
No,
If you want to be a top UFC guy, you can't have a record like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So who's winning this war of words here, Ant?
Dustin.
All right. Think this match is going to happen at some point?
I don't think it's gonna. I just don't see it happening now because here's the thing. You know, the UFC only booked Dustin Poirier and Nate Diaz to fight each other because Nate wanted, because UFC wanted Conor to beat Khabib and Nate to beat Dustin so that they could do the trilogy at lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
And now that Khabib mauled Conor and Dustin had to pull out of his fight with Nate, there's no way it's going to happen.
All right. But you got some other UFC news, right?
Not UFC, but
kind
of. A little bit.
Bad news for the UFC. Good news for somebody else.
Folks, former Bellator lightweight champion and former UFC lightweight champion, Philadelphia's own underground king, Eddie Alvarez, has signed with ONE FC, a Asia MMA company. Huge signing, their biggest signing ever so far.
Now, did he get more money from them than he probably could have from UFC, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's obviously their biggest name fighter now?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I didn't think Eddie was going to re-sign with UFC anyways, simply because he did what he wanted to do.
Right.
He became a champion.
Yeah. So good for Eddie. Good for ONE FC. Nice to see some competition in the market, right?
Definitely. And like my dad and my brother were saying, we think Eddie's going to win the title easily.
Good for him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He already posted online. Like, he posted a video of him, like, showing off that he signed off the contract. And he showed off his shelf. One shelf had the Bellator title. Another shelf had the UFC title. And now he put an empty shelf on there saying, you guys know what that is. That's for the ONE FC belt.
Well, good for him. Good luck to him. And looking forward to seeing what he does there, right?
Yeah, great. Good luck to Eddie. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him fight in ONE FC.
Well, do you think he'll slide right into a title fight, or he's got to fight his way into it a little bit?
No, I think he'll probably get a title shot.
Give him one right away?
Maybe. But just to be on the safe side, I'd probably give him like 1 or 2 fights.
Yeah, just kind of let him get used to it and then...
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. All right. So a little bit of a light week on MMA.
Yeah, exactly.
But we got MLB's heating up. Ant's looking good on one of his series. I'm looking good on the other. Ant, what have you seen so far?
We're seeing 2 great series. Oh man, yesterday's game could have gone either way.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, the Red Sox won. What was it, 8-6?
Yeah, I think so. It's a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these two series have just been good, man. Now both teams, Dodgers and Red Sox, are both up 3-1 in their series, and we'll see what happens. I mean, anything could happen.
Yeah. I think the Dodgers have a shot at this point. I mean, I know I took the Brewers, and I still think the Brewers could come back, but if the Dodgers can get to play Boston and Sale is still having injury issues, you know, the Dodgers have a pretty good shot.
Like I said, I think this is their year. I think this is the Dodgers' year.
You've been calling it. You usually see it before anybody else.
Yeah, just like
Kind of like
Super Bowl
Kind
prediction.
of like the Chargers.
That's right. Ooh,
Speaking of the Chargers,
that leads into a great main event. Right, John?
yes, sir. NFL.
The main event of the evening. Just like Bruce Buffer says.
Is the NFL picks. Week 7. And I were talking, cannot believe it's week 7 already.
Jeez. And then next thing, you're going to see that it's Thanksgiving Day.
It's crazy.
And you're
NFL
gonna see our
season
3
goes so
games.
quick.
I know, right?
It's been a fun season, too.
It's been a very fun season so far. A lot of upsets, too.
Yeah, yep.
But too many draws.
Yes, agreed.
Way too many.
I don't think there should be ties. They got to find a way to not have ties. It makes the standings all confusing. I don't like it.
Exactly, and it's like, you know, do what you do in the playoffs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
There's plenty of things they can do to try to avoid ties. Because there's not only has there been 2 ties, but there's been a lot of games that are very close to tying as well.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know what the answer is right now today, but you know, there's people working on this. They should work on this. No more ties in football.
Try telling that to Roger Goodell. Because look at this in college football. You don't see ties.
Yeah, right. College football is a cool system.
I love college football.
I'd be down for the college football system.
Man, look at Syracuse. They're shocking everybody so far.
Yeah, could be your home next year. Maybe.
Not could be, it will be my home.
Either that or Buffalo, right?
Syracuse.
Syracuse. Orange, man.
Orange.
Already got the shirt? It's almost orange. Not quite.
Don't worry, I got an orange one at home. Don't rush it.
All right, next week.
And I still got to finish high school.
All right. First game of the week. Ant let me pick the games of the week this week, which was really enjoyable. I felt great about it.
Wait, first,
Oh.
you did go 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
And Eli Manning needs to retire. Okay,
All right.
now we can talk.
Bye, Eli. All right, first game we got Patriots at Bears. Who would have thought at the beginning of the year this would be a big game, but it is.
Exactly, and when you picked this game, I said, wow.
Yeah.
Patriots, Bears?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Bears coming off a real tough loss against the Dolphins. Patriots coming off a huge win. Feels like could be kind of one of those letdown games for the Patriots, but we will see. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good game. I think both teams kind of need a win here. Well, I don't know about the Bears though, because you know they're shocking everybody so far. But no, still nobody expected them to start off like this.
Yeah, but if they want to be competitive with the Packers and the Vikings, they gotta win this game because if they lose this, they'll be 3-3.
Oh, they're gonna be 3-3.
Yeah, because they're 3-2 right now.
Oh, okay.
So it's an important game for them.
Yeah, it's an important game too for the Patriots. I feel.
Mm-hmm. Because they need to try to keep pace with the Chiefs because, you know, if there's an eventual AFC Championship game, where it's going to be is important.
Yeah, and also we have a team surging in the AFC East.
Sure do.
The Jets.
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 All right, so this game I'm taking the Pats. Even though I think it's going to be a good game, I think that Patriots have a little too much firepower. Their offense is really clicking with, you know, Josh Gordon. Even though he's not doing much, he's gonna break out soon. Mark my words. You heard it first here. Josh Gordon's gonna have a huge game one of these days. You know, Gronk looks pretty good. Edelman and their running back looks really good.
Yeah,
so
man.
I think they're gonna have too much firepower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Patriots as well. You know, obviously it's great for any day to have defenders guarding Gronk.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking the Patriots 35-28.
Yeah, that seems about right. I'll go like 31-21, but somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Game number 2, one of your favorite teams.
This is obviously a game of the week just because the Saints are in it.
Yeah, I feel like the Saints are in our game of the week every week.
Exactly, because they're just so good and so talented.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Saints versus the Ravens.
In Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
The Ravens have been surprising me. I keep thinking they're gonna kind of cool off a bit, but they've been playing really well.
Yeah, I think they're like what, 4-1.
I think they're 4-1. They just shut out the Titans.
Yeah, they look good.
They
Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised by that too because last time the Ravens were good was in that year that they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so it's a very good start for them.
Who are you picking in this one?
I gotta go the Saints. I go the Saints for every game that I pick with them.
Mm-hmm. I'm going the Saints too. I think they got too much firepower on offense.
Yeah, exactly. I still expect this to be high scoring.
Yeah.
I'll say 42-35.
I'm going to say a little lower scoring because Baltimore has a good defense playing at home. I'm going to say 24-21.
24-21?
Yeah, that's pretty low scoring.
Only 24 for Drew Brees and the Saints. Okay. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's still going to be a good game either way.
Yeah, of course. Last game of the week.
This might be game of the week, though. It's a tie between Saints and Bengals because this is going to be really good.
Great game. Bengals at Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium.
This is going to be good, man.
I think it's going to be a good game. I actually think it's going to be fairly high scoring. I think the Chiefs are going to beat them by maybe 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think in the end, in the second half, the Chiefs are going to pull away. I'm going to have this one I'm going to go 41-28, something like that. Close throughout, but then the Chiefs pull away at the end.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, before we started recording, I was originally going with the Chiefs, but I changed my prediction because, we got to be different on at least one.
Yeah, it can't be all the same.
Exactly. So, my prediction for this game is I got the Bengals. I really like I really like them coming into this game. Andy Dalton's playing like a beast this year. The Bengals just all around are playing good. So, I'm going to go the Bengals and I'm going to say 28-21.
Okay. That'd be them really holding the Chiefs offense down at home. If the Bengals can pull that off, they'll be legit. They'll be a real deal. It's going to be interesting to see in the AFC North who's going to emerge, right? Because you got the Bengals, Steelers, and Ravens all playing pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. It's very good.
Yeah, it's a good division.
Very good division. And the Browns are playing.
They're not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. They're playing on great games.
Yeah.
Even though they just got mauled by the Chargers.
Ant's team.
So, John, I forgot to. I may have forgotten if you said this, but what was your prediction for this year's Super Bowl?
I think last week I said Pats-Rams.
Pats-Rams. Everybody's picking the Rams to make it to the Super Bowl this year.
They look like the most complete team right now, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, your Chargers are pretty complete as well. They can play defense, they can play offense, but the Rams look pretty good.
And the Chargers, we've only lost to KC and the Rams.
Right, both respectable wins, or both respectable losses, if you think about it.
Exactly, and they both had, it wasn't even a blowout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they're right there. They got to be considered top 3 or 4 in the AFC.
Saints Chargers, my Super Bowl pick.
We shall see.
And this is Phillip Rivers' year that he finally wins a Super Bowl.
Hear that, Phillip Rivers? If you're watching, we're behind you, especially Ant. I'm only kind of behind you. Just a little. I mean, you're very behind him.
Try telling that to Nick Foles.
All right. Is that it for this week?
I think that wraps it up.
All right. We'll be coming back strong next week. We're hitting our groove now every week. Boom, boom, boom. Wednesday or Thursday.
That's right.
Gonna fly through this season, this NFL season, and hopefully not too fast, though, because I'm enjoying the games.
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying the games. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and have a great weekend.
Have a great week.